These are two German population biologists who gave this law. That's why this is called Hardy-Weinberg law. So what is evolution? कौन सा चेंज? Evolution is defined as gradual process of change in gene frequency. And these changes in gene frequency are caused by various factors. These factors are mutation, genetic recombination, natural selection, isolation, migration, genetic drift, hybridization. So these factors interplay with each other, which brings about changes in gene frequency. What is genetic equilibrium? Genetic equilibrium is a situation in which a population does not undergo evolution. So that's why it is called genetic equilibrium. When in a population there is no change in gene frequency, that situation is called genetic equilibrium. Equilibrium, neither increasing nor decreasing. That condition is called genetic equilibrium. For a population to remain in genetic equilibrium, what conditions should work? कौन सा conditions work करना चाहिए? Environment stable होना चाहिए. तो देखो, first condition जो है, there should not be natural selection. No natural selection. Second condition is no mutation. म्यूटेशन नहीं होना चाहिए. थर्ड कंडीशन जो है, नो जेनेटिक ड्रिफ्ट. If these three conditions are met, that is no mutation, no natural selection, no genetic drift, then a population may remain in genetic equilibrium. क्या ऐसे possible है? Then why you are dealing with the law? Means it is possible. So Hardy-Weinberg law suggests if a population is random pan-mixing, there is no mutation, no evolution, no genetic drift, then all the genes will be in equilibrium. But there will be no changes in gene frequency from generation after generation. That is the Hardy-Weinberg law. Means in a random pan-mixing population. Random pan-mixing population means there is no natural selection. For natural selection to operate, there should be non-random mating. you can recall the past class. So in a random pan-mixing population, if there is no mutation, no genetic drift, then this gene of this population will be in equilibrium from generation after generation. Or gene frequency of this population will remain in equilibrium, means without undergoing any change from generation after generation. So that is Hardy-Weinberg law. So we can assume a situation in which that population is in genetic equilibrium. That is an assumption. वो कैसे होता है हम लोग देखते हैं. Assume in a population there is a gene X. It has two alleles, capital A and small a. We're assuming the situation in which a gene has two alleles. A gene may have three alleles also. A gene may have four alleles also. So our assumption is दो allele. That is capital A, small a. So what will be the frequency of capital A? 50 according to probability. Small a will be 50. Or you can write लिख सकता कि नहीं? Suppose frequency of capital A is P, small p. And small a equal to you can write ठीक है. So what will be genotype frequency? If genotype frequency in a population remains same from generation after generation, if it remains same in every generation, then you can say that population is in equilibrium. अगर change होता है, then it is not in equilibrium. That means evolution is taking place. So population is in equilibrium means there is no evolution. If it is not in equilibrium, that means evolution is going on. तो अगर यही मान लो फ्रीक्वेंसी रह जाता है, पॉपुलेशन जनरेशन 1, जनरेशन 2, that means with respect to this allele, there is no evolution. इसको हम लोग तो स्टैटिस्टिकली करते हैं. In the first generation, allele. एलिल क्या क्या है? एक कैपिटल है, एक स्मॉल है. Frequency of capital A is small p. Genotype means square. देखो इसका जीनोटाइप क्या होगा? ए, इसका another will be A. There will be three genotypes out of these two alleles. ठीक है. तो what is the frequency of genotype? Square. Square. इससे क्या होगा? When there are two different alleles, in that case, frequency should be multiplied by 2. 2 into P यही होगा कि नहीं? नाउ सेकंड जनरेशन में हम लोग देख रहे हैं. If in second generation the same genotype frequency will be there, p square 2p q square, then you can say with reference to these two alleles of the gene is in equilibrium. This will be the parental genotype. See, whatsoever the offsprings, their genotype will be either A, capital A, small a, or small a, small a. ठीक है. So, have you got this point? See, these are parental genotype. These are the probable combination. ठीक है, इससे ज्यादा नहीं होगा. तो इसका फ्रीक्वेंसी क्या है? पी स्क्वायर, P4. ये होगा कि नहीं? So, if these are the parental genotypes, all children will be born with capital A genotype. There will be no capital A, small a, small a, small a. So it will be here. See, these are two different genotypes. So it should be multiplied by 2. 2 P square 2 PQ. 4 P square, sorry, PQ होगा. ये होगा. See, out of these two parents, children can be born with A or capital small. है ना? So it will be equally divided between 2. 2 clear है? 2. See, there are two different genotypes. So it should be multiplied by 2. जैसे यहाँ पे 2 different alleles था, multiplied by 2 हुआ था. यहाँ पे दोनों अलग होगा तो multiplied by 2. Now this P square see, all children will be with capital A small a genotype. सबको वही होगा. क्यों? क्रॉस करके देखो. हो रहा है ना? जो all figures will be here. Two PQ 4 P square Q square. तो क्या होगा? देखो, whenever there is doubt, cross. Children may have all the genotypes, but in this ratio, देखो 25%, 5%, 50%, तो क्या होगा? ठीक है, they are the same genotype, capital A, small a, capital small a. So it should not be multiplied by 2. 2. Four P Q cube. So children will have A. So 50%, 50%. ठीक है. Now see whether frequency of this population, means of this generation, is p square plus 2pq plus q square to 1 or not. P square plus 2pq plus q square to 1, है ना? तो it can be multiplied by 1. A equal to p square. The genotype of A means this individual will be p square. Two p square. So here also p square plus 2pq q square equal to 1. So in the first generation, genotype frequency was p square plus 2pq plus q square is 1. Here also it is the same genotype. That means this population with reference to this allele is in equilibrium. So that is a hypothetical situation. Now you have to show some examples because you are speaking something and there is no evidence how it can be accepted. ये तो mathematical derivation है. So examples of Hardy-Weinberg law. So you got it. What is Hardy-Weinberg law? So you should derive this genetic equilibrium. समझा ना? ज्यादातर बुक्स में ये नहीं देगा.